What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, and for all the new people, welcome to my channel. And today I'm going to do a pick a card reading, yes or no, and why. And so we're going to be finding out the answer to your questions, right? So what you can do is, before we start, you're just gonna ask your question, and then you will pick a pile, and we're gonna see if it is a yes or a no, and then we'll see why it's a yes or a no. Okay, so also keep in mind that this is a general reading, so general readings may not resonate, and they're not going to resonate with everybody. Just take only what applies to you. You know what I'm saying? If it doesn't resonate, that's not a bad thing. Okay. Also keep in mind that this is for entertainment purposes, so let's just have some fun here. Okay. So we're gonna start off with 4 piles. The piles that we have here is La Sirena, the mermaid; El Sol, the sun; El Mundo, the world; and La Estrella, the star. Okay, so we have the mermaid, sun, the world, and star. Okay, so what you can do is you can pause the video at any time, concentrate on these images, and see which one you want to choose. Either La Sirena, El Sol, El Mundo, or La Estrella. Okay, and also before we get started, I want to let you guys know that I will be posting a video for the giveaway this month's free reading giveaway soon, so stay tuned for that because it should be dropping soon. Okay, ciao. So we will go ahead and start with La Sirena, the first one. Okay, all right, if you guys have chosen the mermaid, this is your reading, and this is a number card. Again, like I said, if it is an odd number, that's a no. If it is an even number, that's a yes. And we're also going to be flipping these beautiful cards over to see why it's either a yes or a no. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. We have 14, so that is a yes. Okay, so the answer to your question is a yes. Okay, and for the cards here we have Sarasvati, the arts. We have 5 of swords. We have recovery. We have nature time. And we also have the writer. Okay. Okay, so let's see what we have here. So for the first card we have Sarasvati, the arts. And so this card says express yourself through creative abilities. So this card definitely is saying that this is going to be a good time to express your creativity, right? Express yourself through creative arts, like music if you like to play music, singing if you like to sing. Also, if you like to draw art or do art, painting, or anything like that, this is going to be a good time to actually delve into that, because by you delving into your creativity at this time, that is going to help your dream to manifest. Whatever your question is, that's going to help it be, solidify it being a yes, right? So you expressing yourself through creative activities is a very important thing at this time, right? You also have for the 5 of swords, that is just saying, to me, I'm getting for you to just surrender, right? Surrender to this, to your creativity. Surrender to, tapping into your inner child. Surrender to dreaming big. You know what I'm saying? Surrendering to tapping into that creative energy that you have inside of you that you may not have given attention lately. You know what I'm saying? It may be a situation to where you've not allowed yourself to be able to express yourself in that way. So now is going to be the perfect time to express yourself in that way. And also, if you've already been doing that, that could be the main reason why this is a yes for you, because you have been expressing yourself creatively expressing yourself creatively. You know what I'm saying? You might have been allowing yourself to listen to music, or to sing, to write poetry, to do anything that is a creative outlet for you. You allowing yourself to tap into that energy has made this a yes, and you actually have recovered from some situation, right? You could have been in a situation to where you weren't tapped into it. You weren't allowing yourself to tap into the feminine aspects of your nature, which is, being in touch with your intuition, which is being receptive to receiving things, being, exploring yourself artistically. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I see you making a full recovery from whatever situation that you've been in. And also, you may have been spending time in nature because you have the nature time card. If not, it's a good time to spend time in nature, to ground yourself. And spending time in nature, grounding yourself, is going to help you tap into that creativity here as well. It's going to allow you to be more grounded so that you can tap into that creative nature of your side. That creativity is probably what's going to allow you to manifest what it is that you're trying to manifest. If you've not already reached that level of the game, you know what I'm saying? If you haven't gotten there yet, by you expressing yourself and tapping into that raw creative energy, it's most likely what's going to help you manifest what you want to manifest in your life, the outcome that you want to manifest in whatever situation that you're dealing with at this time. Now, you also have the writer card, so that tells me that you may very well be getting a message or some type of communication or a visit or something that's in relation to what you're trying to manifest. You might hear some news about what you want to manifest as well. This could also be you receiving spiritual messages, you receiving spiritual insight about your goals and which direction to take and what next steps to take and whatnot. You can also, a lot of times when we get in touch with our true nature and when we get in touch with our creative selves, our creativity, it opens up a doorway, for us to receive divine messages. And those divine messages can make sure that we are on the right path and that we are actually taking the correct opportunities or aligning ourselves with the correct opportunities and aligning ourselves with what we want to manifest. So yeah, tap into that creativity if you haven't already been doing that. Surrender to that flow, surrender to that creativity, allow yourself to get lost and allow yourself to enjoy, enjoy those creative energies, enjoy expressing yourself creatively, expressing yourself creatively, and allow yourself to just surrender to that. And I see you making a full recovery of whatever you've been going through. And like I said, spending in time in nature, grounding yourself, is going to be a plus in this situation. It's gonna get you connected like how you need to be connected. And you're going to be receiving communication. You may be receiving communication about your goal and what you want to manifest in relation to the question that you asked on this reading. Okay, so I hope that resonated with you. If it did, let me know. Okay, and I wish you all the best and good luck with your yes. Okay, ciao. All right, if you selected El Sol, the sun, this reading is for you. Okay, the number that you have is number 11, so that is a no. So let's see why it's a no and see what we possibly can do to change it into a yes. Okay, let's see what we got here. We got Ostara, which is fertility. We got the strength card. We got layers, inner work. We got the scythe. We got tree. And then we have a no. Okay, let's see what we got here. So Ostara, let's start with Ostara. Okay, this says fertility. So this says it is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. So this is letting you know right now that this, even though this is no, and you also, we're dealing with El Sol, right? So that is dealing with success and happiness and everything too. So you can change this no into a yes, because this card for me is kind of working like the magician card for me, right? It's giving me that whole magician card vibes, right? Because it's telling you it's the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. So you have the power right now to change this no into a yes, because it's actually in your hands, right? It's in your hands. You may not have been doing the work that you needed to make this a no. Make this a yes. But you have all the ingredients, you have all the tools you need to turn it into a yes if you want to do that. But you just have to do some work, right? You also need to be able to tame yourself, right? Tame the energies around you. Actually take control of the situation as well. Take control of the situation, take your power back, and also make this come to fruition. Whatever you want to manifest here, make it come to fruition. And also with this the layers inner work card, this just talks about, like these dolls. I don't know, they call babushka. I think, is it called babushka? Yeah, I think it's called babushka. Yeah, well, these dolls, if when you get these dolls has layers to it, right? You open the doll and then there's another little doll inside, and then you open that doll and there's another doll inside. It could keep going until, I guess, however many you can fit into this space. This is just saying, just like an onion, right? You know how you have layers in the onions. This is saying that you need to peel these outer layers of yourself to get down to the core essence of who you are, and see what things that you need to work on, see what things that may be blocking you, see what limiting beliefs you may have that may be blocking you from manifesting what you want to manifest during this time. You know what I'm saying? So you just have to do that inner work to get down to the root of the problem, and also to tap into your power, tap into your inner wisdom, your inner knowledge, so that you can strengthen yourself to use the tools that you already have, so that you could bring all these bring your goals and dreams to fruition, so you can make them blossom, give birth to new conditions. You can change the situation to where you want to change it, but you just have to peel off those layers of slaw off things that don't work. Like when you get the pedicures, and people have like dead skin on their feet, and they I don't want to say saw, I don't know what it's called, like file it, or taking off the dead skin on the feet so you can reveal softer skin. So that's kind of what I'm getting in this situation. You need to take off the layers, take off baggage and stuff, things that don't work, things that no longer relate to who you are and where you want to go and who you want to be, to who you are now, because we never stay the same. We're always changing every single day that we live. So you're not going to be the same person that you were last year, because you're always experiencing things and you're growing, right? So the same thing with in correlation to this doll here, is that you need to let go of the things that no longer resonate with you. You know what I'm saying? Let go of baggage from the past. Let go of older past experiences that might have caused you to be depressed or disappointed and things like that. This time for you to unzip those layers and get rid of things that don't serve you, so that you could start new projects, and you can access to new ideas and give birth to new conditions, like this card says, right? You unpacking these layers is going to help you get down to the true essence of who you are right now, and help you get down to your intuition, and to see what your heart is really saying, what your heart is really speaking to you, and your heart's true desires at this time, and allow you to manifest the conditions and the environment and the situation that you want to manifest. Now, the site that's telling me is talking too about cutting those layers away, cutting all that stuff off that does not correlate to who you are. And the quicker you can do that, the quicker you can start these this new environment and these new conditions. You can bring in a new way of life for yourself. You can reinvent yourself, by you slawing off these dead layers of things that no longer work for you. You are allowing yourself to reinvent yourself, and to let your new self, to who you are today, beyond past all the past things that you've been through, the past experiences that you've experienced. You are now a new person, and it's time for you to take off, that baggage and those old layers, so that you can reveal the true you, reveal who you are now today. And that is really going to be, even with the tree card, I see that is going to be something that you're going to have access to, spiritual, to getting divine assistance with this as well. So that, coupled with the divine assistance, can turn this situation into a yes. but you have to do the work for it to turn it into a yes, turn it from a no. You got the sun too, and the sun is saying that you can have the success that you want, but you just have to put in the work, right? So that's all you got to do. You know, you want to make it turn it to a yes, put in the work and make it happen for yourself, okay? So I hope this resonated with you. If it did, let me know how you feel about that, and we'll move on to the next one, okay? Ciao. Alright, if you selected El Mundo, this is your reading. Now we'll see if it is a yes or no to your question, okay? So you have a 63, so that means that it is a no. So let's see why it's a no, and let's see what you can do about it, right? What you can do to change it to, possibly change it to a yes, okay? So the first card we have for you is Bridget, don't back down. We have stillness. We have the lily. You have the anchor. You have teacher. We got another no here. And then you have Knight of Pentacles. Okay, let's start with Bridget and see what we have here. Okay, Bridget says don't back down. And then we have stand up for what you believe is right. Okay, this is telling us, right? This is plain and simple, right? This is plain and simple. Stand up for what you believe is right. Even though it's a no, don't back down. Don't stop. Don't let anybody tell you no. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do anything, because get this right here. You got El Mundo, right? And El Mundo is telling you that you can have the world in your hand, right? You can have the world open up to you. And the 7 and the 3 is a 10, right? We simplify that down to 1, and that is bringing you new beginnings as well, right? So you don't let anybody tell you that you can't have what you want to have, or you can't get what you have your mind set on at this time, because if it doesn't infringe on anybody else's personal freedom and free will, then you very well can have what you want to have, right? Or you can bring about what you want to bring about. But you have to stand up for what you believe is right. You can't back down from it. So if anybody tells you no, you move on to the next situation or the next door. If anybody tells you, hey, you can't do this, you can't do that, say thank you, keep it moving, and keep going on. Just like, let's say that if you're looking for a job or something like that, and you keep applying for jobs and somebody tells you no, 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 don't let it get you down. Stand up for what you know is right. Stand up for what you want to do work-wise or with your goals, and you keep pursuing it, and you don't stop until you actually achieve it and you bring it to fruition. And you got the stillness card, which you see these rocks here, right? These rocks are piled up on top of each other. They could fall over at any time, but they're not falling over. Regardless of what's going on around them, they have this stillness and they have this strength anyways. So regardless of how fragile that you may feel at this time, you need to keep that inner peace, that inner stillness inside of you, and don't waver. Don't back down. Don't stray away from the path of your goals that you have set up for you. You have to keep going, and you have to keep trying until you get to the finish line, until you accomplish your goals. You got the lily and the anchor, and those cards are telling me that you need to, coupled along with stillness, you need to develop an inner peace inside of you, right? Regardless of what's going on around you, regardless of who's telling you no or who's denying you anything, you need to develop a sense of peace and tranquility on the inside of you. And you need to keep that, because that's going to keep you grounded and balanced while you're reaching and going towards your goals, right? So keep that inner peace, that serenity, that calmness inside of you, and that's going to help propel you forward as well. And you have a teacher as well. So that is talking about divine guidance, but about this being a spiritual lesson for you at this time. So yes, it's a no, but it's a spiritual lesson because there's something for you to learn and something for you to achieve at the same time. So with this lesson, if you pass it, you most likely wouldn't have to repeat it over again. So this is the perfect time for you. The lesson for you right now is to learn how to stand up for yourself and for what you believe in, right? Don't let anybody tell you that you can't be this, you can't be that, you can't have this, you can't have that, because you have the right to create the life that you want to create for yourself. So now is the time for you to have a backbone and stand up for yourself regardless, right? So the Knight of Pentacles is, with this energy, this knight has his eyes set on a certain goal, and they're making plans and they're doing whatever they got to do, and they're moving, even if it's slow, right? Even sometimes that we might not get there as fast as we want to get there, this knight is going to get there, because this knight has his eyes set on the prize and he's not letting go. He's walking slowly, might be walking slowly straight to his goal and to the prize. And so that's exactly what you need to do at this time. Like I said, yes, it's a no, but this is a test for you right now. You're being tested right now from the universe. It's saying no to you now because it's trying to see how much you really want it, how much you really want it to be a yes. And if you really want it to be a yes, and if you really want this, you need to not back down. You need to prove to the universe, prove to yourself that you're worthy of whatever it is that you're trying to obtain, and that you can have it, or that, you know, you deserve to have it. You know what I mean? So maintain that inner peace and serenity. You have to do that, right? Maintain it. And you got this anchor, so that's it's talking about, you know, like long term, right? So just keep that. You have to keep it, because you're being divinely guided as well. You're being given within that stillness, within you not backing down, within you having serene inner peace, you know what I'm saying, on the inside. And that's going to align you with receiving that divine guidance that's going to help you, propel you forward, and help give you strength and power to move forward, and so you can achieve what you want to achieve. Okay, so I hope this resonated with you. If it did, let me know, and I wish you all the best. And remember, don't back down. Stand up for what you believe in and keep moving forward regardless of what anybody says to you, because as soon as you pass this lesson, you might not have to repeat the same one over again. But if you give up, then that same lesson might keep reappearing in your life until you get the big picture, to stand up for yourself and to not back down. Okay, and I wish you all the best, and we'll move on to the next one. Today, this is your reading, okay? And the number that you got here is a 48, so that means a yes, right? So let's see why it's a yes and what's going on here, right? So you have, oh no, I don't know how to pronounce this. Easy does it. You got Ace of Wands. You got Inner Child. You got the Child. You got another yes. You got yes with an exclamation point on it. So that's a double yes. So that's very, very, very cool. Okay. All right. So with this, Unaga, whatever, easy does it. This card says that there's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. So, yeah. Even with life today, you know, you're headed for success. You're headed for the stars, right? You're headed for achievement. And this is telling you, too, that you're headed for achievement. There's no need for you to rush, even though you might feel like you really want. You might be tired of waiting, right? You might be tired of waiting for this to happen. You might be tired of going, struggling with something, or not seeing results or the fruits of your labor. And you might be like, oh my God, when is this going to happen? I'm so tired of this. You know, but this is telling you to chill out. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to rush anything, because if you're trying to rush things, you could actually sabotage something. Is this focus? Okay. Yeah, you can actually sabotage your, do self-sabotage with this situation, and that is not what you want to do. Okay, so easy does it. Be calm and relaxed, and let things happen when when it's meant to happen, because everything is happening on schedule right now. So you just have to calm down and find some peace, inner peace, while you're waiting, right? And you got Ace of Wands, so that talks about new beginnings, new passionate beginnings. So there's something that you're passionate about starting, and you're actually going to have that new beginning. You know, you're going to have that new start, and that is a beautiful thing. So it's coming. Just chill out, okay? and you also have inner child. So this is talking about while you're waiting, tap into this inner child, right? Tap into your inner child and allow yourself to relax and have fun. Take it easy. You might have been being hard on yourself because of this whatever situation that you're in right now, whatever question that you have. You might be being too hard on yourself right now, and you might be saying, well, I have a timeline and I have to do XYZ within this time frame, or I'm a failure, or just like how some people in life, you might say, oh, I want to get married by the time I'm a certain age, but it doesn't happen, and then you're like, oh my god, I'm a failure. That's not true, because everything happens when it's supposed to happen and if it's supposed to happen. I mean, everybody's life is a beautiful thing, right? Our lives are full of experiences, full of ups and full of downs, you know what I'm saying? So there's nothing wrong with your life if you don't have a certain thing within a certain time frame. As long as you get it, or you get something, it's all, just be appreciative, right? So tapping into your inner child is actually going to help you ease up, help you enjoy the wait, help you calm down and not be so anxious waiting for this situation or your goal to happen. It's going to help you chill out and be happier, be happier, give you a sense of ease, play more, you know what I'm saying? Play and just be carefree while you're waiting, you know what I'm saying? Because if you stress yourself out, and let's say that if something is meant to happen for you on Friday, right? And it's Monday and you're just stressing out, think about it. If you stress out on Monday, if you stress out on Tuesday, you stress out on Wednesday, you stress out on Thursday, it's still gonna happen on Friday. It ain't gonna happen no quicker, no sooner if you stress out on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So just chill out and allow yourself to take it easy, and don't be too hard on yourself while you're waiting for this new opportunity to come that you're waiting for, right? And the child, it says, is talking about also a new start for you, right? This is a new start, an important new start for you. You may have been studying, learning something, or preparing for this new start, right? Now is the time. If you aren't, now is the time for you to prepare yourself. Do that, do the groundwork, so that when you have this opportunity, so that when it comes, you're ready to go, right? You don't have to mess around with learning or pulling information or getting information that you might have been able to need. So yeah, use this time wisely while you're waiting and prepare yourself. Get in touch with your inner child, and it may be that you need to develop a lighter attitude. You may need to develop a more carefree attitude so that you'll be ready to accept this new opportunity, this new passionate opportunity when it comes, and you'll be in a good place to be able to accept it and be able to appreciate it more, or just be ready and receptive for it so they can take full advantage of this opportunity, okay? So I hope this resonated with you. If it does, let me know, and I wish you all the best with this, okay? Take care. Ciao.